I did all of these pages in 2 days. Okay, in 2 days I did every single one of these scrapbook pages, and I did it in the living room. I put the kitchen table in the living room. I still managed to take care of my children, keep my house clean, make dinner, do the laundry, and do all of this. Like, I took my trimmer, my adhesive, and my corner rounder, and I did this. And so I wanted to finish up my 2011 album before I started using her page protectors in my 2012 album. So I want to show you guys what I've done. So this is, now I still have to journal on some of these pages, and I still am going to use my Cricut to cut some stuff out. But this is like the basic. I've journaled on some of these and some of them are completed, but this is just like the basic. I would get pictures, I would get some paper, and I would scrapbook. And so let me change this light because it's glaring. That's probably better. So the basic idea is to do your pictures. I didn't mat these pictures. I just really let go of the stress of it having to be a certain way. And I still need to cut, this is my July calendar page, so I need to cut July out, and I'll do that on my Cricut. But this is it. It's journaled, it's done. So I put all these together, and then now I'm working on going back and journaling them, and then if I need to cut stuff from my Cricut, that's what I'm doing. So this is a page of violet, and I will need to, I'm going to cut something on this, and I need to journal. Okay, and then this is a picture of my husband at his new job, and then the flip side of this is going to be the story about how he got the job. He got a promotion when he got there and how that all came about. And then I have a picture down here that I just had printed today. Like, I sent it away to get it printed, and I uploaded it to get it printed, and it's going to go right here. But I know, like, I can just pop that picture in when I get it, and like, I was stressed out. How am I going to do these 2 pictures and this 12 by 12 layout? Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to make it work? It's done. Like, and then I'll have to have a picture for this because this isn't a page. So then this is of our new house when we moved in, and same concept. Okay. Pictures right here. I need a journal. That's the only thing I have left to do on here is I need a journal. And then this was super fun. It was of Kayla and Macy when we first got here. I hand wrote some journaling right here. I typed out some journaling right here, put their names in there, and then I had these ladybugs already. Wendy gave these to me a long time ago, and I had them, and I just got them out and put them on there, and it was so simple. It took me like literally 20 minutes to do this, and I've really been wanting to incorporate some of my handwriting, like hand journaling, into my pages, and this has made it totally possible. And I'm really big on journaling. I think that when you're not around to tell the stories that your scrapbook pages show, I feel like there needs to be journaling in there. And I've always struggled with journaling, and since I started doing this, it has become a joy to journal. To do these pages and then to go back and tell the story about what's going on has actually been a lot of fun. So this is our August, and I'll cut out August and I'll put it on here, but other than that, I'm done. I journaled it. Here's my photos, done. So this page, what I'm going to do on my Cricut is I'm going to cut 2 ice cream cones from one of the cartridges. One will go like this and one will go like this. That's it, and my journaling's right there. And then I'll need a page for here because I didn't have anything yet. And then here's super fun. This is a super fun page I did. So here we are at the park. Like, this would be my normal, this is the normal layout, but I had so many pictures that I was able to insert this 6 by 12 page protector right in there, and it totally works. So it's like right in the middle. I got all my pictures on there, and then I just used my punch, my little owl punch from Stampin' Up. I just used it to punch out some owls, and I had a lot of fun doing it, yet super simple. And the other thing is that since I've gotten into Stampin' Up and I've gotten into stamps more, and I have some punches, like, I've been trying to figure out how to make my stamps work in my scrapbooks. And what I have found is this is the way that it works. And I have my journaling right here, and this page, it didn't take me that long at all. So then this is a page of us at church at an event that we had. And I would have poured over this page trying to figure out how to make it work. What do I cut on my Cricut? How do I lay my pictures out? And it just was so simple, and I am really enjoying this paper right here. I've had for a really long time, and I've never really known how to use it. Like, even though I really love it, I was like, what do I cut on my Cricut to go with this paper? And what I have found doing it this way is I've been able to pull out a piece of paper and use it and be like, oh, that was so fun using it, and no stress. And this is actually without using, this is just using a 12 by 12 piece of paper and then laying my stuff out as if it were in those certain page protectors. But it's not. So if you didn't want to buy page protectors, you could do this. You could just cut your pictures like this and use the basic layout. And if you go to my Pinterest page, I have an entire board that is called Project Life Scrapbooking. And it actually has just the layouts of the page protectors, like how they would look. And you can get ideas from that. So then this is my September page. I'll cut out September here, and then I'm also going to cut out a sunflower to go right here. But I've journaled down here, and then I stamped right here, and it says, now and then it is good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy. And I loved that. And I used some of this is like ribbon, but it's more of a not a paper, but a leather type ribbon, and I never knew how to really use it, and so it was perfect. Again, it was perfect. So this was super fun. This was a page I did of my kids outside eating ices, and then they were playing in their little pool. I had this stamp set that I got last summer. It was a Stampin' Up! Stamp set, and they're ice cream cones, and then they're little kids in like a pool type thing. Well, so I just stamped right above and right below the picture, and it totally gave it something, yet it was so simple. Like, I put this page together in like 10 minutes, and I love it. Like, I really do love it. And this is one of the I got this idea because one of the 12 by 12 page protectors is cut into 4 slots, so it's like 4 6 by 6 squares, and so I just ran with that idea. And it came out really cute, and I journaled it, and it was done. And then here I did my journaling down here. I added a couple buttons, and then right here I'm going to cut Nana, because that's what my kids call my mom, is Nana. So then same thing over here. I just used this idea for my layout. This video might have to be 2 parts because I'm not sure what length. It could be running really long. So I just did this as the general layout. I let this paper be my embellishment, and then I stuck this 12 by 6 page protector in here with a couple pictures of little Viley eating spaghetti and it getting everywhere. And I'll journal right here, and then I want to cut a little something for my Cricut right down here. And I stuck that right in the middle. So then this was, I'm going to set this aside because these are already in page protectors, because the only thing I have left to do on this is a few cuts on my Cricut. And if something happened and I didn't get to a place where I could cut anything on my Cricut, they look fabulous the way they are. And so this was my daughter flying a kite for the first time, and Wendy has a really cute Stampin' Up! Kite stamp set, and I really love it. And so I just borrowed it from her, and I just stamped that really quick, and that made it, I didn't have to cut something on my Cricut. Don't get me wrong, I love my Cricut, and I will still incorporate it in this way that I'm scrapbooking. But here's the deal. If I don't have the time, if I just want to grab a stamp set, and why not? Like, if I'm buying these stamp sets to make cards, why not be able to use them in my scrapbooking? And this is the answer to being able to do that. So next, I have a layout of Andrew, because we're in October now. So I have this layout of Andrew, and this is the other thing that I really love about this concept of Project Life. And you can go on YouTube and watch some videos on Project Life, or just Google it and you'll get tons of ideas. But the thing that I really love about Project Life is it encourages you to use and put in these memories that you have. And so you're just not limited to these 12 by 12 layouts that take all this time. And I will still do those. I will still absolutely do those kinds of layouts for special pages or special events or things that I really want to. But what I really love about this is it encourages you to scrapbook your everyday life. And I'm so big about that. I'm so big about just preserving your everyday moments, making these memories that we have of every day into these moments that we can share in these scrapbooks. And so here is a layout of Andrew. Whoops. And it's pretty simple. I have to journal, and I'm going to cut out Andrew Michael real big and put it here. Then what I've done is I did my first 8.5 by 11 page, and I put in my bracelet that I wore in the hospital, and then I included pictures of us before I had him. And then also they had this little keepsake record of the birth, and it had all the information, and it's typed out, and it's just this little neat thing that we got. And I really wouldn't have known what to do with it. I probably would have put it on a whole 12 by 12 piece of paper and tried to scrapbook around it. But this way, I'm just going to slip it into an 8.5 by 11. It'll go just like this, and then when you flip it over, there'll be pictures of us, and then I'm going to put in the birth story, like what happened and all of that. And then what I've done is I put in a 6 by 12 piece of paper here, and I have a picture. I sent it off to get printed today. That is a really large print. And what I'm going to do, it's of Andrew, and I'll put it on this. So it'll be a big picture of him. Then when you turn it over, this I'll just slide into the pocket. And it is just a, like the medical record of when he was first born. And I'll just slide it in so that later on we can slip that out, and you know, the kids can look at it and just see. I just thought it was a little neat piece of thing that we had from that. So then here's another page of Andrew, and I think I'm going to cut out a rattle to go right there from New Arrival, and of course I'll journal. Then this is when we brought him home. And this particular, whoops, there's a little bit of adhesive on that. This particular paper pack that I have had these little cute tags. And so I just used them, and I'll handwrite right on here some journaling, and I'll probably cut something out to go right there. So that's the only thing is with these page protectors, if you're just using a page protector, then you are more limited because you're just going to be sliding in pictures. And so like here, you would not be able to maybe cut something out that would overlap. Wendy's done a couple really cute layouts in the last few days that overlap. Like she has some things that overlap, and I said, oh, if you were using the page protectors, you wouldn't have been able to do that. You know, you couldn't have done what you did on this page. So that's why I will be incorporating both ways. Like I will be using the page protectors, and then I will be also doing this, and then I'll also just be doing normal layouts like you're used to seeing me do. So that was when we brought Andrew home. And then here, these are the ones I did today. So here's Kayla and Macy, and they're painting birdhouses. So I'll probably cut something out, and then I'll do some journaling. And then here's the kids and I. we had all laid down, we were on the floor, and I was just playing around and taking pictures of all of us. And so I'll journal, and I might cut like some cute little animal, because this was animal paper that I used. That was fun. And then I just did this one, and this is super fun because I'm really, really loving being able to use these different size page protectors. It makes it really fun. And so here's the last layout I did tonight. I did this in between dinner and bath time and bedtime. And I'll journal. I'll probably cut something out, you know, for one of these spots. And then this was me and Andrew together. And then this was Andrew and my husband together. So Andrew and Daddy. And then this is an 8.5 by 8.5 page protector. And what I did is it had holes right here, but it had this strip. And the holes didn't line up. It didn't fit in my 12 by 12 album. So what I did is I just snipped it off. I trimmed it off, and then I'll just punch holes in this piece right here because there was an extra little lip. And so this is Andrew and Kayla. And I will journal right here about this picture. And then on this side, I'm going to find a picture of Violet and Andrew. And I will put it in here and I'll journal. So it'll go in there. And then what I did is I took this, again, 6.5 by 12 or 6 by 12 page. And I'll journal right here. And then I also grabbed these two pictures, which were all around the same time, and I'll journal up here, and so that will be there. And so how fun was that to be able to incorporate all those pictures into this layout? And so I'm just super excited about this way of scrapbooking and being able to get so many pages done. I mean, I can't even believe how many pages. I'm almost through my 2011 album. In 2 days, I have almost got through my entire 2011 album. I have 2 months left. And so that's just amazing to me. And I'm so excited about being able to scrapbook like this. And you're going to be seeing lots more information from me about project life and how I'm incorporating it into my life. So come back tomorrow and I'll have kind of a introduction of what not introduction, but like of what, I'm going to show you guys what I went ahead and purchased to get started, and show you guys more about the page protectors. And this world of page protectors is amazing to me. So thanks guys for coming by the blog today, and I will see you tomorrow.